Welcome back to another voyage in Sunless Sea. I've decided to take on Mr. Sachs. Good, I didn't need any cargo space. The beast withdraws its hand from the fireplace, examining it. Packed large beneath snow, it disappears back into the Incardine robe. 3 deliveries by your release. Do not tarry. You have much to lose. Does he say where I need to go? That would be useful. Perhaps he'll tell me at sea. Or is he considered a crew person? No. Works. The first delivery. Let's see. Take my apologies. This will end your service, though not amicably. Bitchute calls for you. It's time to begin. A hunger that can never be satiated. Mr. Sachs is waiting, clutching what looks like a leg of lamb. The meat is rotten. The bone is well chewed. A fool sought a name that devours. It devoured him. A lifetime's wealth wasted on cravings that can never be satiated. When all was eaten, he stripped the meat from his fingers in search of solace. Still the hunger gnawed and screamed in his belly. He thought this pitiful offering of poison might free him. Debts are not so easily paid. To this to Conshired or Pigmote. Pigmote's there, you know? Let's squiggle down the middle ones and see what happens then. Actually, okay, all is well. Actually, I should be... I'm gonna leave mutton on the table. Calculate a little quicker. There we go. Oh. Took a double shot. Yeah, I'm feeling like a little speed drop. I guess the fuel efficiency versus the top speed is just slightly noticeable. But it's a good thing. So we're actually able to get our port stuff ready. Like, if we didn't do that fight, we would have been almost perfect timing. First delivery. Fool sought him. The name that devoured him. Blah, blah, blah. You've been given your first delivery. Oh, never mind. It's not correct. I got too excited. The rest of the sea. Mouse over for 2 casks. Oh, I like this one. Long box. And port. Oh, skipped Abbey Rock. There's not much going on there, and I've got 0 terror for now. What do we got here? It's like a crab, probably. Oh, it's dangerous having that on my bar. That'll do. To get to our first destination. There's the island. Right on time. So even though it feels slow, it is all good. Delivery. Hunger that can never be satiated. Stored food diminishes quickly. Hungry rats and cavies stare at each other. A new glint passing from eye to eye as the cravings and stomach pangs spread. They stop to watch you in silence as you go past, mouth salivating. In the middle of the small town, a few of the hungers begin digging a well. 3 Shintlack? Complete your first delivery. What's the second delivery? Produces a jeweled bird. The thief thought it would bring her riches. Perhaps it would. But when the gracious widow and the cheery man both covet what you stole, mere money ceases to be of concern. To offend one or make an enemy of the other. She sought a third way. A moment of inspiration that came too late. We want no part in this feud. Settle it. Take this to the smugglers of Isle of Cats to favor the widow, or the cheery man's agent on Mutton Island. Cheery man's agent on Mutton Island is closed, so we'll be doing the Isle of Cats. So I'm a-thinkins I just do a kind of a counterclockwise loop. So we'll head to... do we need Grand Geode? Not necessarily. So... maybe I stretch the legs a bit. I go Port Cecil, then head south to kind of loop around the bottom as well. I like it. It's a little different. Nope. I'll take this fight. Do it right, I get a little bit of healing. And he's running. Full reverse. Or does he just not know about me? Interesting. Gained a couple of hull. Better than nothing. And we'll go left. Yeah, just making echo seems like the good move. Can't do anything there. There are intelligence. And we'll do explore, see if we run into a... Oh, got the amber. We have 100% on examine. So we get our fragments. And, I want to head to Isle of Cats quick, so... Yeah, I could skip that bottom section there, because I don't think there's any specific quest stuff that I need to do down there. Yeah, let's do that. Whoa. Maybe not as profitable, but as long as we got that Isle of Cats delivery, that's a good one. I believe Disillusion Doctor, is he... I think he's ready to go, and I think also the Magician as well. I think I can install them on the colony potentially. Not worth it. Yeah, it was nice to have that speed. Because I don't think I have an anti-blow-up engine, which would be nice. Yeah, the hearts and veils are also very nice too. Is it another one or the same guy? I'm not sure. Not today. For this, got our intriguing snippet, and we can leave in roughly this direction. Oh, well, if it's unavoidable... Oh, no, they're stuck. Let them stay stuck. Are they going to unstuck? Get a shot off? Okay, they don't know about me, it looks like. Crab kind of knows about me. Now he's coming, or he thinks he is. And I think for this, I'm best playing for the masks. Or the outlandish artifacts, more specifically. Lavish enthusiasm. Tastelessly compare. You've seen the canal? And trade with the moon moth. Go to our temple. And we're gonna collect the blood. Leave a respectful token of offering. That's all we've got left. Oh. I'll take this fight. $500. There we go. Produce the Jill's bird. Okay. Take this to the smugglers of the Isle of Cats to favor the widow. You have been given the second delivery. Continue. Prize has become a curse. Thief thought blah blah blah. Take this to the smugglers of the Isle of Cats to favor the widow. Do I have to actually... deliver from Mr. Sachs. Caught in the middle, King Leopold examines the small jeweled bird with care and a measure of delight. I do not want to know how you came by this. Should anyone ask, you did not. We shall return it to the owner, yes. Such fine craftsmanship, a true one-of-a-kind creation. He cradles it for a moment and snaps off the head. Deliver this to the widow, he orders, throwing it to his least fortunate smuggler. We have unfavorable deals to renegotiate. Oh, I got a free red honey. Which actually let us buy one while we're at it. And then I shall talk to him again. What's the third delivery? Zax is staring at a small wooden box as you enter the hold. Inside, wrapped in a few pitiful scraps of velvet, is a lock of blonde hair and a set of teeth, carefully polished, barely used. The winter was harsh. The fire went cold. Later, the mother wished to forget. A convenient tragedy. Delivered this to Avid Horizon in the north. So let's see. Do I care about any of these, really? Not so much. I just want to get to Estival and then start heading north. See if we got any sharks or eels or whatever down in here. I've had them trick me before. No immediate spawn. Oh, that's not a shark. Knock knock, let's see. A cruiseman steps into your cabin. His uniform is one of your issue, though the face rings no bells. They do blend together after a while. This, however, does not look like a chap who swaps decks or loads cannons. Begging your pardon, Captain, permit me to introduce myself. Gervais at your service, at least while the poor fellow tied up behind the galley remains regrettably indisposed. Might I trouble you for a brief moment of your time before my escort to the brig? Hear him out. He's at least honest about his dishonesty. A message from London. My gracious employer has grave concerns about your guest down in the hold, Captain, and the course to which you are now committed. Blood will spill before this voyage is over, but it needn't be yours. Gervais produces a small vial. Crystal. The blood is red, redder than normal blood, almost glowing with vitality. Here is a more bitter vintage. When the time comes, I urge you to choose wisely. A favor from on high is rarely a poor investment. Ooh, a favor from on high. Interesting. I'll take that offer. It's from some friends in London. Doesn't really matter which friends. I feel like we're friends with everyone in London. So maybe they'll owe us, or hopefully a good payout would be pretty good. Yeah, so let's see if we can install somebody here, and if it tells me if there's a difference. Oh, do you care about the sun? No. So I would like to get my port report, and I'd like to get my supplies, which were nice, didn't cause any problems. Colony improved the estate, 10 supplies. The estate is at 54. What do I need it at, though? It's at... It should say if I... There should be like a declare button. Okay, I can install the Satisfied Magician as a Viceroy. Or the Disillusioned Doctor. You need someone to rule in your absence. He's a realist now. He might not be the most vigorous, but he's loyal. He's proven himself intelligent, charismatic, and trustworthy. Now that his quest for revenge is complete. Oh, that would be a good place for him. He's like far more confident than the stupid doctor. You need someone to rule in your absence. She'd probably be alarmingly good at this now that her illness is... Okay, I don't have that. Well, let's get the old Satisfied Magician. Let's see what this does for us. An honor. I can't say I'd ever expected this to be my retirement, but it's a charming place, isn't it? Thank you for the trust you repose in me. I will ensure it is not misplaced. Genial Magician is now your Viceroy. You've lost him. You've gained 1 kingdom population. 86, that's not an issue. Gained 8 kingdom. Now at 62. Alright, so I'm at 62. Population's not a problem. So 62. Oh, I could view that though. Repair the ship, collect fuel, coffee. I would need coffee beans to get to estate. And I need 100 estate. Yeah, so I can gain 2 that way. 62. 64, I would need a ton more, because I think this gives you 1. I might do it just to confirm that. Gained 1. It's very expensive. This does not feel like this is happening anytime soon. I feel like a lot of the other quests have kind of run to dead ends. So it would be nice to get that squared away. It's a nice little finish. I've got some money, but there's not a good close port that sells supplies. That's not worth it. I'd have to maybe I could do like a Port Cecil to Con Shadow, loop around the back, and then I can cut down the middle. Figure 8. So I could just bulk up there. Yeah, so now we're just going to have to head up the north. Yeah, so this is just going to be more take care of Sachs, get home. Maybe do some calculations to see just how much it would cost to get all those supplies and how many trips. Because, like, let's say the nearest place I can survive with 10 fuel, but then empty the hold except for supplies. The hold's 100. So, like, 20 plus 80, which would give me 8 points a run. Yeah, so like 4 or 5 trips, something like that. If I could afford it. Yeah, so I had 5 mushroom rum that I was keeping from last time, and I think this might be why. Got full crew, so I can take risks. It's just gonna give me some... Is it for here? Oh, that's foxfire candles. Though I can do a cask for a port report. And do a trinket. Why not? Oh, that port report does not cost me a... Something awaits me. Some tough calls ahead. Do I have any coffee? I have none. Dream snakes. Trying to remember, where do I sell the dream snakes? Is it Con Shadow? You're kind of in my way, buddy. Gonna have to have this slow fog battle. Oh, he's charging. Didn't reach me though. That should be good enough. Hunting trophies. Something. Actually, I believe I have... Oh, I've got 7 secrets. I think I can only spend them with the mechanic. So that might be something to do at the next port, just to keep the veils high for any other things that may require a veils check. Any flukes that could give me some good money. There we go. It's a savage fluke. I don't know what that means. Oh, nice, nice. Oh, he's stuck. I will take it. Full reverse again. May try to go for ram. Stove. Now he's trying to get away. There we go. See if we can get a successful harvest. Which is deemed as a pages challenge. 3 secrets and a colossal core. So now we've got 10. And the Eater of Names. Oh, he's next. He's up the next location, not this one. Boom. Port. Mayor's got... There's just nothing I care about here at this point. So I even did the dig thing, which was kind of the last adventure. Shellonite. Trade for outlandish artifacts, potentially. Do I have a bunch of... I've got 13 trophies. So I might do that for 1,000-ish back home. Assuming I've got the stories to put up front. Alright, let's see. The Eater of Names. Is he on the menu? Yes. Alright. He can't do any calculations. We can get... Oh, if we can trap him against there, we might be able to do some fun stuff. Oh, he's a quick firer. Alright, just pin him. I think he's got a rear shot, though. It's not perfect. Yeah, if he turns side on, that's the best outcome. Right, not too bad. The figurehead's nice, but I don't need it for anything special, so we gotta try for the cargo. Sometimes it's shitty as hell. Like that. That just makes it feel like... Man. At least it stacks. At least it stacks. Not that that matters in this game. Or actually, it may... There are some things that don't go in the regular hold. That does, though. Yeah, it's almost better not even to fight him, because we're going to take decent damage. Z story versus... Oh, this is Trade Your Day. Well, this guy, well, hell, if I've got it. Yes, leave a couple for the sisters in case there's a lot of terror going on. Just kind of clean that up at the end. Oh my. Food situation, I just realized is kind of bad. The Con Shadow should be a fine place to take care of that. So it'll be kind of a just in time. But it's going to cost me a few fuel. Just sex, take my apologies. The beast stirs to hold final. Something awaits. Take it. We're in. It doesn't. Day by day, each sip of fresh water is carefully rationed. Feast on. Consign the bodies to the Z. Lost 2 crew. Lost some hunger. There's a fire. Quickly with the serpentine. We failed. We succeeded and it blew up. It's just all bad. Alright, so you have mouths to feed. You can cannibals, these soup. Call upon the bandaged Pussler to do something with a strange cast. That shouldn't even be necessary if we can just buy some supplies. Yeah, hopefully that'll go away. So port report, but what's that? Carve something, trade a hunting trophy for a watchful curios. Do I got those? I do, so I can get the other variant made. So no need to worry about that. Boom. I can get a little bit more in London. And do I have empty mirror catch? No. Therefore, pick up a couple. Mile breaker, 10 efficiency. My thing's better than that, technically. That seems good. Third delivery. I understand third delivery. There we go. Have those supplies. Yeah, so we'll do poly. So we, oh. So we can get those curios. The Crimson Beast winter towers above you on a snow-drawn tree. Its sack wide open. I will take all you can give. I will take everything you have. I will take more. Mr. Sachs takes my regards. An old Londoner's trick. It can work once. Mr. Sachs, take my wealth. You cannot take this. Mr. Sachs, take my best regards. A loss averted. Mr. Sachs' son. May you experience all the generosity that you deserve. In turn, stepping into the darkness and taking the light with all the memory of light with it, you wake up in a cold sweat. And just a nightmare, but that leaves you behind a sixth sense of something barely averted. Okay, so I think it's like you need to go directly to Avid Horizon. I don't know if that is possible with my slow-ass ship. I mean, I have to hit Mount Palmerston first, so I might just go skip Godfall, go due north, and then straight to Avid. But it might just be that he just gives me a shit ton of terror when I do that, and then eventually, of course, it drives you insane, but... So if it's not an instant game loss, which would be, I would just reload. That would be not acceptable. Alright, so we got our wakefuls. It all seems good. Just have to try to avoid those enemy ships. Lots of fog banks this run. Yeah, I gotta cut through. And kind of use the buoy, hopefully, to make it go orange. Yep. Yeah, but after that little encounter, I'm definitely betraying him by the other blood. Whenever I get the chance. I mean, it would have been nice to pick up a couple crew at the con, but small fries in the scheme of things. Yeah, we'll stock up heavy here. Thing to explore. Oh, luck or veils. Oh, I gotta use my veils. We failed and gained terror. Let us increase our veils by 10. Alright. Range at which enemies spot you. Speed self-deception. I don't know if it actually increases boat speed. Chat for my port rapport. And oh, I actually need 3 of the... Oh, I have. Never mind. And... up to 30. And then just buy the crap out of this. I'll just fill up. Yeah, so it looks like I'm gonna end this episode with whatever happens at Abbott Horizon. That should... it'll be a little short, but I don't think that there's that much to explore in this kind of northwest area. What is that ship down there? Is that... oh, it's one of these. Well, you kind of are become unavoidable. I don't think they have great... oh, shot from the rear. Thanks for helping out, friend. Ah, drowning pearls. Yeah, so I'll just skirt as long as there's no ice. Actually avoid it to the north. Oop. Oftentimes. Is the gap. keep our speed up. Technically, we can fit through here. It's tight. I think this is it. Yep, Avid Horizon. So we don't want to delay this journey any longer. As soon as you dock, Mr. Sachs lumbers ashore. It has been preparing for this, plunging a hand into its cloak. It removes a handful of ammonia-scented snow. It places it on the ground and adds another on the top. Into this one it presses the teeth and hair from the small box. Potential. Substance. Only one thing needs to be added. As in the tales of the Gnomon, the crimson beast of winter awaits impatiently for you to provide it. Give your blood, substitute the blood. If you are careful, Mr. Sachs will never notice the switch. The corrupted essence of life. You move to cut your hand with your pocket knife, but the vial clutched in your palm keeps the blade safely from your flesh. You tip it carefully, dripping a few drops of the thick blood into the pile. They fizz in the lacquer, which softens and melts into a puddle of snow. A hand emerges from it, then a head, then another hand, stretching, as it clambers up from nowhere, the twisted face of a gargoyle, rippled with red blood. It screams, the monster throws its head back, blood wells in its hollow eyes and drips down its half-formed face. The nascent arms explode into wings of shining ice, as sharp as any razor. It bends backwards, new hands clawing at its eyes. Just as abruptly as the screams began, it stops. The shape collapses, melts. Mr. Sachs looks away. Another failure, it intones, stepping through the pile on its way to the Avid Horizon's sealed gates. It rests a gloved hand against it, basking in the chill. The whisper of a place too cold for gods. Refreshing. Your service is done. Be gone before I change my mind. Something will shortly appear in your lodgings. Get our intelligence. And yeah, I think it's time to GTFO. Now that Mr. Sachs is taken care of. So he was just tricked. So we'll do chapel. Use our Aolith things to provide them seasoning, which I believe gets the extraordinary implication, if I remember right. Oh, wait a second. I was supposed to end things. I guess I'll end it at this one. Alright, dock. Give them, we'll gather intelligence, of course. Then provide the seasoning. Extraordinary implication, wonderful. And with that, we shall end this episode. So catch y'all next time.